What's up guys, Tommy Bowyer here from Movie Rewind, and today we will be asking the very controversial question, is Doctor Who failing because of political correctness? Now, this is a question which loads of people have been asking, and some people have been silenced. Yes, they have been silenced because they're not allowed to express their opinion anymore. So I'm just going to give my view on why I think this series of Doctor Who does not live up to any of the others. So, without further ado, let's get into it. When it was announced that we would get a female Doctor Who, the first time in the show's 50-year history, I was actually optimistic. I posted on my Facebook page saying that I hoped this move would strengthen the show. However, since Doctor Who Series 11 started, I think 99% of us know exactly who is writing for Doctor Who. The show has become an agent of social justice propaganda. In every episode of Series 11, we have had something about social justice shoved down our throats. If it's something to do with race, like in Rosa and Demons of the Punjab, or it's about Donald Trump in Arachnids in the UK. They actually make several jokes about the villain being Donald Trump, so haha. Or if it's just boring episodes like Kablam or The Ghost Monument, or we have a pregnant man. Yeah, because men can get pregnant. And if you have a problem with that, you should be shot in the face instantly. Now, I don't know about who is watching Doctor Who now. I really don't know. From the look of the ratings, they're plummeting, they're going through the floor because no one likes this social justice narrative. I just think that as a Doctor Who fan, I've watched it since its revival in 2005. There's nothing about Doctor Who in this season. You could just put anyone, you could take away all the Doctor Who elements, all of them, and it could just be another time travel show. Because they don't care about Doctor Who. They just want to punch the social justice agenda down your throat. Because, I don't know, progress, I'm guessing. So I'm going to use an example, comparing an episode from Series 11 with a Doctor Who episode which I think is brilliant. Now, if you take the David Tennant episode, Tooth and Claw, that's a historical episode. And what you have is a werewolf mixed in with the context of Queen Victoria. Now, the difference being for what Series 11 did with Rosa is, whereas Tooth and Claw has the werewolf being the main focus of the episode, the sci-fi element being the main focus, and Queen Victoria is just the context. It's a good subject to tackle, but it is just the context. Rosa, on the other hand, Rosa Parks is there. She's the main focus of the episode. And the sci-fi element, you could say, is just a white supremacist from the future. What's that got to do with Doctor Who? I mean, the sci-fi villain is not even good. It's just a white supremacist. You can say he's from the future. He's still a white supremacist. So, I don't get, what is this episode supposed to say? Is it just supposed to say how bad white people were and how bad they still are? Because that's what it seems to be. You never get in the Rosa Parks episode showing how racist black people were against white people, which was common in 1950s America. You had people like Malcolm X, you had groups like that who were assaulting white people. So it goes both ways. Yes, the white threat may have been more severe. However, if this was a true historical episode like all of the left are claiming, then they should show both aspects, not just say that there was nothing wrong with black people, they were not racist whatsoever, and it was just the white people who are racist, and with white supremacists from the future preaching you that they still are racist. Now, that's not a Doctor Who episode which anyone is interested in. I'm sorry, I'm just going to admit it, no one's interested. They say they want to make Doctor Who educational. Who watches it for education? I watched Doctor Who because of the excitement of the adventure. It was something which could take me away from school and the reality of modern life. This Doctor Who Series 11 just feels like school again. It's just, what lesson can we say this week? Political correctness is destroying entertainment, and it is slowly killing Doctor Who. It's just... For a long-time viewer of the show, it's really sad. It really is. On a side note, it really annoys me how the left-wing liberal media keep claiming that each of Jodie Whittaker's episodes are the best in the world. When The Woman Who Fell to Earth, you know, when I read all the reviews, and oh my god, they were saying it was the best regeneration story we've ever seen. I can assure you it's not. Out of all the regeneration stories since the show's revival, this was probably the weakest. And not because she was a woman, it's just the writing. Chris Chibnall is really not a good writer. It was a good episode, don't get me wrong. It's not the best ever though. And I think that's winding me up because none of these episodes are the best ever. However, the media keeps claiming that they are. And this is the problem. When you get a show like Doctor Who, which is now becoming so politically correct, you cannot say anything against it. The show are alienating long-term fans because they don't recognise Doctor Who. They recognise a completely different show. And if this continues, I think Doctor Who won't be around for much longer. I'm going to watch every episode of Doctor Who Series 11, and I still have a limited amount of hope that this could be a good Doctor Who series. I'm still waiting for those good episodes. However, if it continues down this dark path, I might not watch Doctor Who Series 12. I really do hope that they turn it round. I mean, we've all had embarrassing stages in our life when we've done stuff we thought were great, and then when we look back, we just cry with embarrassment. What's going on, guys? GB here, and today we are joined by MLC.
Hey everybody, my name is MLC, otherwise known by Fatty Matty, and let's run, Tommy, in the land of Minecraft Hunger Games.
Yeah. That was my first attempt at YouTube. Yeah. It was a dark time. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope that you found this video controversial. If you could please like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. For all you social justice warriors watching this video, just comment down below with your arguments. And you know what, you can call me Hitler if you want. I know you're probably going to. So I will see you in another one. See ya.